Now, here's the rhythm that we're going to learn as a basic starting point for a blues pattern. Before I teach you how to do that rhythm, there's a couple of things I want to mention that I think are important. One is, if you recall in the very beginning lesson, I suggested that the slide can sound a little bit tedious if you use it too much. That is, if you play individual blues notes all the time with a slide and don't break it up with rhythms, it can sound a little bit all the same. Now, the other reason I think this is an important point to mention is that when you're playing individual blues notes with a slide, it's also terribly difficult to do, and it's very easy to get frustrated. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with this rhythm, mainly because it will get you used to holding the slide over more than one string and keeping it on top of the fret, parallel to the fret, and it'll help you move around the neck very quickly. Now, we start off by only hitting with the right hand, with the pick or with your thumb and fingers. We only hit the fourth, third and second string for now. And as you can hear, that's a nice chord. So we start off with a hit of those strings, downstroke if you're using a pick. Then we place the slide exactly over those strings. Don't cover the fifth string. Over the fourth, third, second, and of course you'll be covering the first string, even though you're not really sounding it. Have your fingers at the back for the muting, and then play. Don't press down. Once again, only sit lightly on top of the fret. Then you play that chord at the third fret and slide along to the fifth fret, so you're exactly with the slide on top of the fret. So it's like that. So we have an open sound, slide along, then back to the third fret, over the fourth, third and second strings. Here we go again. And again. Now I'm dampening with the right hand. I'm placing my hand onto the strings to stop them from ringing, to continue the rhythm. So we have... And notice when I slide, my index finger is at the back, muting out all those unwanted tones. Now, we're going to continue learning this rhythm, but we're going to include a slide right down to the 12th fret, and this is where you don't want the slide to wind up on a funny angle as you're moving along the neck. This is probably one of the hardest things for the beginner to do, is to keep that slide still parallel to the frets as you move. And we can also add vibrato down here as well. So to begin with, we've got... So we're going to do that first theme twice. That's once, twice, and then after the third one... So after the third one we go... So we have the slide itself, which produces a tone without having to hit again with the right hand. So it's... And then we reiterate those notes with repeated hits with the slide at the 12th fret. One more time. Now, when you get to the 12th fret, notice how I'm throwing in that vibrato to give it that extra emotional impact. And I'm also hitting it one more time and sliding down again. So we have... You can also, when you slide to the 12th fret, to give it even more of a bite, you could hit more of the first, second and third strings like this. Now, I want to wish you good luck with your practice over that rhythm. Just remember, when you slide down to the 12th fret, to really hammer home that vibrato and make it sound really effective and dynamic. Also, in the next lesson, we'll be including some more single lead notes played with the slide, which we can then build onto that particular rhythm. So get it down really good, and I'll see you in the next lesson.